Hello everybody and welcome back to the Kitchen of Bad Decisions. Today we will be celebrating the joy of Christmas. Now what is Christmas all about? Is it about the birth of our Lord and Savior, Jesus? Is it about all of the gifts that we find underneath our Tannenbaum tree? Or is it about making edible houses? Sure, we'll go with that, I guess. So today we have exactly one of those houses. This is obviously non-branded, build-your-own chocolate cookie house. And you can see that you can put little non-branded chocolates on top of it. And all of it is edible, supposedly. So, looking around the back, it looks like it comes with all of these things. You got the house part, the non-branded chocolate, non-branded other chocolate, that's this. Okay, got it. And then your little holly and the ivy. I think that's what it is. And I hope that's in there because I don't have that. So let's go ahead and open it up here. And see what is inside. Oh yes, perfect. We have the cream, the holly and the ivy, non-branded chocolates, other non-branded chocolate, and the house. And how are we going to build this? Well, there are instructions on the back, but who needs those? Built this house. Someone built this house. What says that I can't make this one thing all on my own? Okay, so for starters, go ahead and put on my apron. Alright, so now that I have all of the ingredients laid out, time to open up the house part, and I believe I'm supposed to build it on the plate, probably. I could leave it on the cardboard. You know what? Makeshift. We're going to leave it on the cardboard. Because I don't have the instructions. And the instructions probably would have said what I need, but okay. Hang on. Be careful, unsupervised adult with very minuscule knife is about to maybe cut himself. So I believe all of the house parts are made of probably graham cracker by the looks of it, and chocolate. Well, it smells like chocolate. I'm not sure what the cookie part of it is. I'm guessing it's probably graham cracker. That's how they did it in the old days. But I never built one of these before, so I don't know what the old days means. Alright, so you might think that I'm bluffing, but I genuinely did not look at the directions when I got this. I mean, looked at them with my eyes, but my brain just, forgot whatever instructions were on there, so I actually am doing this with, no memory. And, if it turns out great, then that's awesome, but I think at the end I'll look at the picture and see how well I did. So, the stupid thing about this is the base, these line up just fine. So that's the front and back of the house or whatever. But the sides, that doesn't, look, there's a big gaping hole there. You're going to have roof leaks and the snow's getting in and all that stuff. This is a stupid house. But, I'm just going to have to build it anyways, I guess. So, this is our glue here, supposedly. Easy Build Royal Icing. Probably tastes like vanilla. Unprofessional thing I'm about to do here is I'm going to taste it. Because whatever, the whole thing's edible, it doesn't matter, right? That went flying. Okay, we getting stuff coming out yet? Yep, slowly but surely, and yeah, that's probably vanilla. Probably cut a little bit more off the top just because that's barely coming out, man. There we go. Perfect. Oh, wait a minute, I forgot. There's windows. So, the windows are supposed to go on here somewhere. I'm guessing they do this. Yeah? No? Wait a minute. No, hang on. Every house has to have a roof. I think this is the roof, right? Yeah, this has got to be the roof part. So then, how do the windows go on? Do the windows go here? No, that still doesn't make any sense. You know what? I'm really tempted to look at the instructions, but did make a promise that I wouldn't. Well, I didn't make a promise, but I'm promising now. Okay? Cross my heart, hope to die. That I'm not going to look at the instructions, and I'm just going to do this by winging it. And this might take a while because big brain time. Gotta use that brain for something. You know what? I'm just going to start gluing things together. You can't start if you don't start. Just like my great-grandpa always said. You can't start if you don't start. So, I'm trying to figure out how the heck this chocolate bar fits into the whole thing. Maybe this is the walkway. I bet this is the walkway up to the house. And I'm going to say that this is probably the roof. Because if you take the two, they go together like that. And then there's like the little thing that protects it from going, you know, when the water goes down, and it protects it from getting into the house, supposedly. So I'm just going to start gluing these together with stuff. Make sure I'm still recording here. Wait, low battery? You just had a good battery before. What? Alright, so 1 hour of frustration later and lots of unprofessionalism, I'm back. And I promised that I did not take a look at the instructions, so still going in here with a blinder on. Now that I'm thinking about it, instead of the house part going on there like that, I think it's supposed to rest on top of here. Because there's just no way that these will all fit there snugly around it on the side. So I think that's just got to be at the top of it. So, guess I probably best to start with the house part and put it down here. And then put the cookie on like that, I'm assuming? Probably, or does it go this way? Yeah, no, it looks like it goes this way. Okay.
Who's ready to creep?
Start by putting this onto here. Oh yeah, that's probably how it's supposed to go. Hoping I don't run out of paste. I don't think I will. If I do, I think I have some frosting somewhere. I'll improvise. Okay, so this goes on there just like that, right? Yeah, that's staying, kind of. Okay, so I lay it like that. Now I gotta stick the other window on, so I'll do that on the other side here. Oh no, oh no. Oh, this is not working out. There. Perfect right angle. Here we go. I don't know what kind of person lives in this house, but this house is tiny. I couldn't do it. Next up, I have to put the roof on. And it looks a little too big. You know what? Just roll with it. Thinking I'm gonna have to put these guys. They go this way? They're gonna have to go one way or the other. I thought that they went up like that, but I think they go on the side. Oh, there it is. Look at that. Excellent. Next part is to figure out what the heck to do with these holly and ivy things. I think they're just supposed to stick onto the, I don't know, front of the house. Probably just put them anywhere. I'll do that last. Because next you gotta put on these non-branded, oh shoot, non-branded chocolates. And I saw on the box, just from the art, it's supposed to go up there. But I think I'll take some creative freedom and I'm gonna put just one over here. It'll be a bush. It'll be a nice bush. I'll open it up. Go ahead and put that one probably right there. Yeah, it's a nice little bush. Because in your gingerbread house, do it however you want. as Bob Ross would probably say. So we'll go right there. Excellent. And then the non-branded chocolate bar is the walkway, I'm guessing. So I'm gonna stick it on there, even though that's gonna make it look kind of like a plank. I have to walk the plank to get out of the house. Yeah, just like that. All right, and then last but not least, have these little holly and ivy things. I'm not quite sure where these are supposed to go, but if I opened it normally, they go all over the place. So those there. I wonder what these are supposed to taste like. Okay. The red one is, I don't know what that taste is supposed to be. They're kind of like, I think what they're supposed to be is like, do you remember, what do they call those fruit runts? Runts. That's what it is. They're like runts. So it's like hard sugary candy. The red one I think was supposed to be like apple, but the green, I don't know. They both taste the same, but that's kind of like what it is. It kind of tastes like runts. So I'm guessing there's enough red here. I think I kind of want to put these up on the top because I think I have enough here to form a line to cover up the job that I have put on the top of the house. Go ahead and line those up there. And then the leaves, you know what, maybe this guy just forgot to do his raking. So his backyard, he did the front yard, but the backyard, he didn't worry about that because no one looks in the backyard, oh, just leave the leaves on the ground. So just drizzle a whole bunch of paste down there. Oh, maybe that's a little too much. Oh well. Go ahead and spread that around to fix the leaves that he forgot to pick up. He's a lazy man. Hasn't fixed his lawnmower in a couple years either, so I mean he just hires his nephew to come over and do that, but his nephew goes away to college for the fall semester and left him all his leaves there, so yeah. Guess you're gonna have to find someone else, old man. Alright, so this is what the finished gingerbread house looks like. So there's the, you know, I think those are probably just like nuts, like seed nuts. There's a tree on the side of our house that always drops a whole bunch of these, and they kind of look red, so that's what those are. And then there's the leaves in the backyard that they didn't pick up. And in the front, you got your plank to the door and the little bush. So you can see actually up close even better now. The way that I sealed everything up was not exactly correct because you got, you know, the front of the house sticking out on the side, but then the back is weird geometry there. But now it's time to look at the actual box art and see how well I did as compared to that. Alright, so taking a look at the box now, I can see already where I messed up, and that's with the frosting. So the frosting, there's a reason there's so much inside the bag is because you're supposed to use it to decorate everything. You're supposed to put it on the windows, you're supposed to put it on the top of the roof there, on the side where they have like the lines in the design, you're supposed to fill that in. And for the door? Really? Why would you put it on the door? I don't know. It's supposed to be snow, so like why is there so much snow on the door but like not on the rest of the house? I don't know. Okay. Anyways, also I was wrong about the sidewalk up to the front that ends up just being like pieces on the roof. I don't understand what that's supposed to be, but with the dots and the leaves, obviously, yep, you got the mistletoe there. And then I don't know what that's supposed to be. One of them is supposed to be the doorknob. I guess that would have made sense. And then on the side, obviously, they have some decorations. Looking at the instructions as well, I got at least a 5 out of 10 for following them because you're supposed to put on the frosting on the inside. So I did that for like one half, and then I put it on the side for the other. Oh well, It's also weird that they say that you should put that on before you start assembling, not while you're doing it, but I mean, whatever. But I think overall, first time, not bad. But the real question is it edible? So anyways, thank you very much for watching the video. If you want to see more horrible kitchen nightmare videos, then you can go ahead and I've got one from the last one I did where I did persimmons, but more to come on the way into the new year, and plus other content, random videos, whenever. So if you like that, you can go ahead and subscribe, leave a like, and hit the bell for notifications. Thank you very much. Have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.